Basically, everything kills you.
Yeah.
That's literally what I learned. The moral of the story is everything. You either kill yourself or you get killed.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I know. You see.
31. Okay. Hey y'all, welcome to Tech Talk. I am Berkeley.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Jayma.
I'm Claire.
And I'm Garrett.
And we're going to talk about some things that we wish we would have known coming into college. This is aimed towards Lubbock/Tech, but if you're coming into college in general, this is for you. So we hope you enjoy.
I think we
All right, so our first topic of the podcast, the vodcast, if you will, high school versus college self.
I don't think I would be friends with my high school self, just to start this off.
Personally,
which is okay.
I like to forget she existed.
Yeah.
She's gone.
She's gone forever.
She's gone.
But I think that's okay. You're allowed to change. You're allowed to grow. You're supposed to.
Literally, you go through so much change between the ages of like 18 and 20. It's unreal.
A lot of
College,
maturing.
yeah. College, you mature like, well, if you're a woman, you mature at least.
Excuse me. We have one male in here,
Defending all the men.
Yeah,
but a lot of men don't, which sucks.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
Yeah, you're gonna mature. It's a happy medium coming into college because you're on your own, but you're not fully on your own. Like, let go of your high school self. It's okay to mature. Like, please mature.
Yeah.
Your high school self vanishes, and it should.
Yeah.
And if you peaked in
Good
high
thing.
school, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I would not be
But-
friends with the person I was in high school
Yeah.
just because of how much
No
I have
chance.
matured. Like, I know that I've matured so much. And I appreciate it.
College just puts you out of your comfort zone, so naturally you change, you grow, you become like a completely different person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you'll lay in bed at like 2 a.m. and just think, gosh, like, I was so cringe in high school, or at least I do.
Yeah,
I think
no,
about that a lot.
same.
Keeps me up
Memories
at
will pop
night.
up on Snapchat. and you're
Yes!
like,
Oh my gosh, and, like,
it's
what you
scary.
wore, what you looked like.
How
all
was
the-
anyone?
Ugh.
Why did anyone tolerate?
I was
me?
such a weird little 16-year-old. Like, looking back at it, I'm like, I should have been bullied, man.
I was watching my memories even from freshman year of college, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was so
Yeah.
annoying. So
Me
annoying.
too.
sometimes I like want to delete them, but like
Same.
I'm like, oh,
I get like
Check
secondhand
how far I've
embarrassment,
come.
but then I'm like,
But also,
fine.
it's so funny because, you change a lot since your freshman year of college.
Mhm.
You are a
Each
little
year.
annoying your freshman
Yeah.
year. Everybody is.
Yeah.
It is okay.
I was hanging out with my roommate's friends this weekend, and I asked a girl if she was a freshman, and she got really offended. And she was actually 21. She was a junior. But I was like, no, you just have like this happiness about you. You seem like a freshman, because when you're a freshman,
Because freshmen are only happy.
you're happy, and then you just like you get a taste of the world. But yeah, she got really offended.
Oh my god.
I wish I was a freshman. Freshman year was the best year of my life.
It was.
And then we wouldn't have to go to the adult world in the next
Stop.
7, 8
Stop.
months.
Stop.
But it was kind of weird. Like in high school when I was a freshman, I thought I was like mature because like I
Same.
have all older brothers,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't. And then once I was a senior, I was like, oh, I'm more mature than all these
Yeah.
kids under me. And then I got to college, I kind of had like an ego. And then I realized I'm just like very back to the bottom.
I feel like in
But
high
everyone
school,
has an ego. I feel like their freshman year.
being a
Yeah.
senior in high school, you feel so old. Like, I remember feeling like the queen of the school, and like now my sister's a senior in high school, and I'm like, y'all are just babies.
You're tiny.
Yeah, I'm like,
So
you
little.
change so much in college. It's insane. In high school, it's just me.
Yeah, once you walk the stage in high school,
Mhm.
shake your principal or whatever hand, and get your diploma, like leave high school, like leave it alone.
Yeah.
No one
Yes.
talk
Okay,
about it,
that's
like-
the biggest piece of advice I could ever give someone is do not be stuck in high school.
Leave
Please
high school
don't.
behind.
Please
You're
don't.
going to lose high school friends, not necessarily lose high school friends, but
Mhm.
y'all are going to get to college, you're going to meet new people, and that's okay. It's okay to let people go, but just know you're still friends. You can still reach out to them and, ask them how their year's going or something, but
Mhm.
do not be afraid that, oh, she's hanging out with someone new, I'm being replaced. Like, yeah, you are. That's called growing up. Like, you're
Yeah.
maturing, you're getting a new friend group. Most likely you have 2 different majors. You're going to meet someone in class, and I need to...
It's
Sorry.
literally just all a part of growing up.
Yeah,
we're gonna edit
it's
that out.
normal.
Did any of you guys go to college like with your like best friend from high school?
Yeah.
So for you, did you guys like hang out a lot all
Yes,
the time, or
Yeah, anytime that we were like, not necessarily homesick, but just like we don't know what to do, we don't know who to hang out with, we would text each other and be like, do you want to go to the sub? Or which was nice. It was nice to have someone to go do stuff with. But then I got involved with something and they got involved with something, and then it was like they started to hang out more because they needed to study for their sorority or whatever. And then I was like, okay, going this way. And then all of a sudden it was like, okay, we are not.
Well, I think the best thing about like freshman year sometimes when you're surrounded by like the people in your dorm and your classes and stuff is that you meet people there, but also if you do come to college with a friend, you meet their friends, their roommates. And that's how I met one of my best friends in the world, was through a person I went to high school with. So yeah, you just have to like keep your options open, I guess, because like anyone you meet could be your friend. You just like should be nice, I guess.
Yeah, that's what's so cool about freshman years, because everyone's willing to meet people. Like I remember I'd be in the elevators and I'd make small talk with anyone and everybody. Like I had girls that I'd just like walk by on the floor, like I'd say hi. Like that's what's so fun, because everyone wants to meet everyone, and then like this person will introduce you to that person, or like your roommate. Like I had a random roommate and I met so many people through her, and I'm still good friends with them today. So it's just like, don't be like afraid to like introduce yourself to literally anyone.
Living in the dorms is rough, but embrace
Oh, I loved it.
Embrace
I loved
it.
the dorms. I would go back in a heartbeat. I'm not even kidding. And I was in Weymouth.
If
so.
my roommate wasn't the person that she was, I would have enjoyed it so much more, because she
I
was
have to
like,
second
she
that.
was nocturnal and I wasn't. So like, yeah,
okay.
but
Understood.
Yeah.
The
Understood.
dorms definitely have some of the most iconic memories.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that I got strep twice in the dorm. I gave it back to myself.
Oh my god.
The
That's
dorms are
my
just-
freshman year away. I also met some of my
yes.
There's
It's an
always
experience.
there's always some chaotic stuff going on.
and don't be so uptight. Like if someone's being loud next to you, like it's gonna
it's
suck if you have a
college,
test. But at the same time, like go join them. Like
Go
at
to a
one
study
point, I was
room
like,
or something.
they're being so loud, so I just like acted like I was going to the bathroom, and I walked back by, and they're like, hey, and like included me in it, and I was like, wait, this is really fun. And then I met people through my dorm, and then still best friends with people who were on the first floor. Just walking by, they were all in the hallway, stopped and talked to them, and they're still people that I talk to daily today. And please do not be that person that talks about their high school all the time. If you did something in high school, that's great, but
We
like
don't care.
if
No one
someone
cares.
asks you, like you're a freshman, oh, where are you from? What high school did you go to? That's okay, but don't be like, oh yeah, in high school I did blank. Like no one
I
cares.
went to state in this thing.
No one
Like
cares.
most people did.
Yeah, everyone has gone to state.
I didn't do this
in the
personally.
sweetest way possible. No one cares.
Yeah.
Also, do not have a stick up your butt, because I did, and I was always that roommate that was like, I would confront my roommate. Like if something was bothering me, which yes, definitely confront someone if something's happening.
Too.
But I was always respectfully, I was a Karen. And I wish I was not, because
At
looking
least
back,
she's
I'm like,
honest.
You admit
I
it.
wish I would have just been more laid back.
I guess like one last thing about like comparing yourself from high school to college, like everyone says like, oh, in high school you're the big fish in a small pond. So like kind of like how we were talking about, everyone talks about what they did in high school. Like when you go to college, I think maybe that first week might be your most humbling experience ever, because my very first week I failed a quiz and you did not want to be in the room with me. It was bad, but then I just like learned from it. I was like, that's just how it is. It's not the easiest thing. You literally moved 6 hours away from your family, and you just have to learn from like everything that gets thrown at you, because it's not easy, and it's not supposed to
so
be easy
true.
either.
I think the weirdest feeling though is when your parents leave your dorm room right after.
Yes.
Dude.
Like I still think about that, and I was like bawling. I was like, I don't know what to do
That
now.
knot in your
That
throat,
was-
you're like,
Yes. God.
swallow
That
And
was
like I
a
look
new
back at
kind
the
of
photos
sad.
and my eyes are bloodshot.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying like
That was the single-handedly one of the worst
Yeah.
feelings.
I felt like they were leaving me forever.
I
know,
slept
I
with
was
a box of tissues next to
I was
me.
like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
act
I was
like
so
they're
sad.
not
I was
20
so
minutes
sad.
down the road from me.
Garrett,
So I
you?
can imagine.
Did you
Yeah,
cry?
mine were like
Mom,
18-hour
Dad,
drive.
if you're listening to this, I'm sorry, but I was so excited when we left my dorm room. I was so ecstatic. I was kind of like,
go.
I was like
so
setting up
stressed.
my TV, and my mom was like taking photos of me doing it, and I was like, Mom, like, just,
The
I'm
difference
good,
between
like,
boys and girls.
I'm getting ready.
Yeah.
No, I was sad like the next day. I was like, oh yeah, like they're gone. But like I was just so excited. I was just like I want to get on with this.
It's kind of cool
Yeah.
to see how far you've come, though.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, wow, I came here not knowing anyone, and now I know all these people, and it's like crazy to think of like, oh, how did I meet this person again? Like,
And
how
it's
did
really
this, blah, blah,
exciting
blah.
to restart and to not know anyone
It's
and to
so
walk into a
nice.
classroom for the first time, not knowing who you're gonna sit by, not seeing any friends, and
Yeah.
not.
It's, like,
really
comforting.
refreshing. Yeah.
Because I love like not knowing a lot of people. Like freshman year, it's cool because you can just do whatever the heck you want,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
no one knows.
You can
who
literally
are.
reinvent yourself, and
Yeah.
no one knows
No
that.
one
You
Like,
could
know.
literally make up the biggest lie and tell people it, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's dope."
Yeah.
icebreakers,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
My friends and I would lie on purpose, but then we'd obviously tell them like after
Yeah.
we lied till they believed it. We're like,
Oh,
oh no, we're
yeah.
lying. But it was it was an icebreaker.
It's
they
funny,
thought it was
yeah.
Were there any like TV shows or movies growing up that y'all saw and you were like, I want my college experience to be exactly like that?
No, I feel like all movies were high school.
True.
That's so true.
Yeah.
I
Like,
was
there
just
was
thinking High
no-
School Musical, but I was like, wait, that's
Yeah,
High School.
they
Yeah.
all like they made high school so different. They
Well,
acted like everyone would get shoved into
in, like,
lockers.
In
and
some
Yes.
shows like Gossip Girl, like really pretentious ones like that, they're like,
Yeah.
where am I gonna go? Yale or Harvard? And I was like, oh, it's so easy to like get
Yeah.
into an Ivy League apparently.
Or like I thought, oh, I'm
I mean,
never
a player
gonna
can do
like accomplish that. So like, ugh. But
yeah.
also like, if you go to like a community college, good for you. You're getting the same education as everybody else.
Cheaper.
Yeah.
Did you watch Gossip Girl?
I don't watch Gossip Girl, but
I
I,
didn't
did
either.
watch High School Musical. I was a fan,
Yeah.
and in high school, I was like, oh, high school's gonna be like that.
Yeah.
I
And I feel
can't-
like that applies to college too, because you see everybody in all these movies, like their school experience is so glamorized and
Mhm,
perfect and
mhm.
wonderful or terrible, who knows? But like college is the exact same way. It's just
Yeah.
like,
Well, I mean,
It's
it's
normal.
different for everyone. Like
Yeah.
everyone, we all have different
Yeah.
points of viewpoints of college, and like
I feel most
Or a
college
TV
movies
show,
like
right?
22 Jump Street or something like that. It could be like outrageous,
yeah,
but
that
you know,
one's like
Okay, like college movies
Pretty
like that
similar.
though, like 22 Jump Street, Van Wilder,
Mhm.
like stuff like that. American Pie, maybe.
Mhm.
Like some aspects of it are true.
college
true.
is just what you make it, really.
yeah.
Like personally, one of my things that I do is I always try to finish like my homework earlier in the week and like in the first half of the day, because the thing about college is people are gonna hit you up and be like, hey, let's do this, like let's do that, blah blah blah. Like I always make sure my afternoons are usually free because I have a lot of spontaneous friends and I'm kind of spontaneous, and I like never want to miss out on something because it's like college, like we're all gonna be in the workforce after
Say
this.
yes.
The college movies I could think of when they like go to class, like they meet people and like that's how they meet their friends. That's
Mhm.
also true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met a lot of my friends in class.
Same. You bond over your
Trauma.
C's.
Hey,
Trauma.
most kids walk
C's.
in with headphones, sit down, shut their mouth until the professor starts. They take them out. Once
Yeah.
the lecture ends, they put them back in and just
Yeah.
walk right back home. I was that guy for a long time, and I was like,
Yeah.
I need to meet new people.
I always try to meet a friend because like, or even the person next to me, I'm like, hey, can I get your number?
Yeah.
Like first day so we can
Yeah.
study.
In every class, you
Yep.
need at least one buddy.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
100%.
And if someone's like, we're starting a group meet, get in
Get
that.
in it.
Get
Get
in
in
it.
it.
Yep.
Group
Yes.
me's save.
Yeah, sophomore year, I was
Literally.
like, are we allowed to do this?
You don't
And
have
someone
one,
was like-
Professor Hunton. Just
Absolutely.
let me know.
Oh, every class I would walk into and be like scouting it out. Did y'all do that? Like
All
for,
the
for
time.
guys?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Did that?
Unfortunately,
Kill
I
it.
never.
Damn, I did not dress well for class at all. And I wish I did.
No, I didn't either. I literally didn't try.
I mean, I'd show up looking like this.
The only
looking
nights
for
I
someone
looked
dressing
cute
like this.
were Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That is it.
No, yeah.
At
That
night.
is it. At night. Exactly.
And
Or if I slept in my makeup, then
Oh yeah.
having Friday classes is
I'm
the
like,
worst.
look, I have one more semester to walk into a class and
find
scope
love
it
of your
out.
life.
Yeah, I just don't think of the love of my
Like
life as
waiting
in
for
love it.
hello.
Ring before
That's
spring.
Huh.
Yikes.
There's too many people that have gone by that little.
Oh yeah.
The what?
Ring before spring, like find your husband.
I'm
Like in
dropping my
college.
Mrs. degree, unfortunately. So cannot hang
An
What was
MRE.
it? What
We
was
didn't
the term
pass
you
that.
used?
Ring before spring. It's like you said a lot of
Have you never-
religious colleges.
Everyone's getting married, I feel like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
engaged very
Yeah.
quickly.
I recommend going to a college that's like in a college town
Yes.
Yeah.
besides
Yes.
like a big city college.
You have like the rest of your life to be in a city, and I think that's what's cool about Lubbock is because we get to look forward to living in a city after this.
You drive down the street, like
Mhm.
by the mall, and they have just Texas Tech flags everywhere,
Everywhere.
because everybody is so
Everyone bleeds
passionate.
red and black.
Yeah.
It's funny hearing y'all point that out. Because I've never,
Yeah.
not that I've never noticed that, but I've grown up around it, so I'm used to it. So
That's crazy.
I'm gonna let y'all take it from here because everything's normal to me.
That's
When I
kind of
see-
true, huh?
Yeah.
Like in high school when I decided I was going to tech, I had been to Lubbock before, but one of the things I did, I just looked up like Texas Tech vlog on YouTube, and there are so many
Yes,
sorority girls
there
that make
are, yeah.
vlogs, and I was just watching them and learning more
I'm
about
actually
Lubbock.
one of those, so.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah.
And
It was actually so
TikToks.
cute. It made me so
True.
excited for college.
That's
Yeah.
honestly coming into college. That's a good time to watch them because a lot of them like put their memories together from the dorms,
Mhm.
and then it just shifts your perspective of like, oh, instead of I have to live in the dorm if you're not looking forward to it, to oh, this is my potential of.
Yup.
It's such an opportunity.
memories.
It's such an experience.
Get a degree, shawties.
But yeah, when you like move to a new town, it's really helpful to like understand the layout and everything. Luckily, Lubbock is like a big square, so
Yeah.
it's pretty easy to
But I'm
navigate.
directionally
It's a grid.
challenged,
Me
so
too.
I use maps everywhere.
I still do.
I
Been here-
literally, it can't wrap my head around it.
been here for 4
The loop
years.
Confuses
Yeah.
me.
So the only really important thing is like knowing where not to go
Yeah,
Avenue
where
at
Q.
shouldn't we
certain
go?
times.
Avenue Q.
Avenue Q.
Anywhere at night, if you're a girl, honestly, just make sure you have a
Yeah,
person.
it's just
Pepper
like a
spray.
lot of that common sense that you like. I came from a small
Yeah,
town,
It
so
is common
a lot of
sense.
those rules didn't really apply when I was 16, 17. But being in a bigger city, even though Lubbock is like not even the same as like Austin, Dallas, Houston,
Yeah.
you still have to have that mindset of like, okay, well, I'm not invincible.
Mhm.
I have to do what I can do to like protect myself, basically. So
We're gonna
This is-
tie this
yeah.
into our next topic because our next topic, safety tips and life skills.
Yeah.
So going off of exploring Lubbock or your college town, just don't be stupid, okay?
have a buddy with you literally almost
Mhm.
all the time. I
And
go everywhere.
It's
with
more
someone.
fun having a buddy. Like, I hate grocery shopping alone. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not scared of it. I just hate it. So I'll always make sure I have someone.
Mhm. I do the same
There's
thing.
power in numbers.
Yeah.
Also, if you're a girl and it's after dark, I just recommend having a guy with you because
Mhm.
chances are nothing's gonna happen. But the one time that I don't,
Or
I
I'll
just I
dress
have
like
no
a man.
self-defense on me.
Did you say you'll dress like a man?
Yeah, I'll literally wear sweats, a big sweatshirt, and a hood.
Oh my god, I love
And a
it.
hat.
I love
Same
that.
Also,
also,
what
like,
I
just
do.
go ahead,
Yeah.
get some pepper spray or a
Yep.
taser. I have a
done
taser
done.
that I was gifted, so
I was gifted.
just like
I
just
would
learn how
love
to
to
fight.
fight
Yeah.
Some jiu-jitsu
I would love
on
to
campus.
get a gym membership, and then you can fight them.
yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, but no, on the serious side, just make sure that you are aware of your surroundings and always do like a 360. Just look because
Even
someone could
on
be behind
campus,
you.
in like
Mhm.
Urbanovsky
Yeah.
Park.
Also, freshman
In the
year, whenever I
dorms.
lived in the dorm, and I would walk somewhere, go see a friend or something, I would always FaceTime my friends
Yes.
on the way back
yes.
to the dorm. That I'm not on the phone, and if something happens or like she started screaming, I don't know what happened. Like they can see, okay, someone came up behind me, like what they were wearing, what color their hair, just features that you wouldn't see on a phone call. I would always FaceTime someone.
And we have the
Yeah.
blue light system on campus.
A lot of safety.
But I mean,
precautions you can
campus
take.
is usually like fine, but still like better safe than sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
It can
Also-
be scary after dark.
Yeah, I
for
can.
Sure.
Know where the police station is.
Yeah.
Where is the police?
Yeah,
station?
I don't even know.
I should know where it is.
oh,
Giving advice that he doesn't
Well, okay,
even know.
I know where like the campus police station is, but it's
Okay.
I
kinda,
don't
it's
even
by
know
like
what
the
that is.
baseball field.
Oh, I thought it was in the sub.
oh wait.
Oh.
Well, there's
They
also
have a
that one
station
as
there,
well.
Okay.
yeah.
But like even like the Lubbock local police department, because if you're driving, you think someone's following you, like drive to the police
True.
department.
That's another thing. Any like
I was
public
thinking about it.
government building, if you think
Just
something
hold your
suspicious
horn.
is happening, just go to like the fire department.
So Garrett recommends that we know where the police station is, but he doesn't even know where that
I'm a hypocrite, but it's something y'all should know.
Know where it is.
Yeah.
Or know how to use maps and get to it.
What's y'all's like It's the end of the day. I'm so tired. Like, I just want to like DoorDash some food. What's y'all's go-to?
Ooh.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh my gosh, Chewy's, Torchy's,
Yeah.
Beer House. Beer House food is so good.
It's so good.
So good.
Yeah.
Like
How
I
do you get there?
Oh my gosh, anything.
Their onion
like
rings? Have
everything
you ever
I've
had their onion rings?
Yes, onion
Oh.
rings, their fried pickles, their sweet potatoes, their chicken tenders, their
Oh,
burgers,
their fried pickles are
grilled
good.
cheese. Dude, everything they have is
Grilled
so good.
cheese?
Tip your DoorDash drivers, please,
my God,
because
yeah.
I drive for hours bringing people food and I get tipped squat.
Oh my god, I
And it
always
gets
I
me
always
so
do.
mad. Well, I wish I got y'all's orders because I get so mad.
Can you request someone on DoorDash?
Yeah, let
I'll
us
start
know when
requesting.
you're
Just
doing
request
it.
me? I'll go in. Oh, it's so annoying. Anyways, besides the fact,
Just tip
Yeah.
people.
everyone.
Tip everyone in a college town.
Literally, like everybody who works at restaurants are also college students, and
Mhm.
if you can afford to go get yourself food, you can afford to tip. Otherwise, don't go out.
Just plan on paying at least $5 extra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gonna, like, go out to
100%.
eat or something.
100%.
also in college tips, if you guys do get like a job or like you want to do something on your own time, don't Uber or Lyft. You should DoorDash.
Wake up earlier.
Yeah.
Life hack, life tip.
Yeah.
Wake up earlier, sleep when you're dead. That's my Brianna chicken fried quote. Yep.
About working and being in college, make sure you're finding a job who, like, your manager understands the fact that
They,
you're
like,
a
respect you.
full-time
Yeah.
student
Mm-hmm.
and will work with you rather than work against you. That's
Mhm.
literally the reason I quit my job, is
Yeah.
because they were being so unattentive to the fact that I'm a college student.
So you have to like lay down the law with them. It's like, listen, only these times a week, or
School first, work second.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're
Yeah.
paying for your school.
I would say
There's plenty of job options, so like
also
make
look,
sure you find
yeah,
a good
look
one that
at
works
jobs
with
on
you.
campus.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah,
everywhere.
Very true.
Yeah. I have like a whiteboard in my room and it's day to day. So I see my week at a glance
Mhm.
and I write in my expo marker my class times and I put it like if it's at 9 a.m. I put it at the top. If it's at 5, I put it in the middle. And then I plug in my work hours too. And then I always box or I just outline the white space. That way looking at it, I see, oh, I have free time here. I have free time here. That way you see your work, you see your classes, and you still know that you have time in the day.
Like I usually try to get my stuff done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like earlier in the week, just because I know it gets more hectic around the weekend because there's birthday parties, there's game days, there's like, so just like
Plus
make sure.
mentally you start getting tired.
Yeah, like make sure you just
Plan
I
ahead.
Totally just blacked out on what I was gonna say.
I wake up
That's
in
how
the
it goes.
morning unless, like, I don't necessarily write everything down unless I know it's a crazy day, but I just kind of go through
Mhm.
everything that I know that I have to do.
Exactly.
Make sure I get it done, and then by like 5 o'clock for the most part, I'm like, awesome.
Also, sometimes, like, especially when it comes to midterms, I'll like look ahead at my next week because I know last week was like the worst school week of my life. Or kind of think ahead too. If you have like a project due the next week, then
Yeah.
like kind of plan your week out on that and start studying earlier.
That's the one
What
thing
works
a
best for you.
big difference between college and high school that I noticed is like high school they gave
can't
you
just
very
memorize.
in-depth reviews that were almost exactly like your test,
Yeah.
and here they
Mhm.
literally give you a list of concepts that
Yeah,
you went over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
very
true.
true.
If you
Yeah,
have
you
to do,
can't
my
just-
dad told me
Probably
like
bad
when you go to
advice.
college, you're not really there to learn the things you're learning
That's so true.
because you memorize it for your test or your essay or whatever,
And then you
and then
never
you
do it
forget
again.
about it. What you
Yes.
go to college for is to learn how to think critically.
There's so much you learn outside of the classroom. Honestly, I've learned more outside of the classroom than I have.
you,
the
you
classroom.
gain great life skills.
Yes.
I'd say I'm
Absolutely.
more street smart than book smart.
Oh, I am. I'd rather
100%.
But someone asked me the question, would you rather be more street smart or book smart?
Street
smart.
smart.
No.
My dad told
Literally.
me he's been in the same line of work for like 25 years. He still opens up textbooks. So like when you're professional or whatever, that information is just not going to disappear. You can like continue to look at it and whatever. So you don't have to like stress yourself over
Yeah.
memorizing
Yeah, Grey's
it.
Anatomy, they were doing an autopsy and they still open the textbook. So,
Do you guys ever research your professors?
Yes.
yes.
Or am I
Absolutely.
the only one that's never done that?
I don't.
I think it's like,
Okay,
what's that website? Rate My Professor?
I sometimes do, not always.
You just have to take those ratings with a grain of salt because like some of them will be really bad for a really good professor. It just turns out that those people were lazy.
Yes.
Like they were just complaining
Snaps.
about having quizzes. It's like, well, all your classes are gonna have quizzes. You just gotta do them, bro.
I have a choice between professors. I'm not gonna lie. I choose whatever makes my schedule less insane.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't choose.
Schedule over
Yes.
professors because like a lot of my friends had professors that I loved and they hated. Like it's really just
Yeah.
a personal opinion. So
And if you do find a professor you like, try to find another class with them.
yes.
Yep.
100%. Classes are so much better when you've
You
had
come
the
back and
professor
you're like,
before.
"Hey,
Yeah, it's like your best
what's up?"
friends.
Yeah.
And then you actually have a relationship with them.
Yes,
Build
and
a
they know you.
relationship with your
personally
professors.
called, is it, how do you pronounce his last name? Castor? Castor?
Yeah, Castor.
I called him because I could not figure out how to export my pictures after class one day. He's like, I'm letting my dogs out. I'll be back in 1
Oh
second.
my gosh.
Well,
This
like,
is at home. Like I had just went on the syllabus and called his
Oh my
office
God.
phone, but because he was not there, it went to his personal phone. And he's like, I'm letting my dogs out. I'll be right back. And I was like,
It's kind of cute.
those
you
like
serious?
those relationships can be so important in the long run if you're getting letters of recommendation.
Yeah.
And you really,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if it's like a, you know, a big dog PhD if you're getting it from. Like sometimes it could just be an instructor,
Yeah.
and as long as they know you
someone
and
who
know
saw
like
you weekly.
yes, know how hard you can work and like what you can provide as a student, that is so much better. And you
Mhm.
just gotta like, if it means going up after class, shaking their hand, introducing
Yeah.
yourself, that's where you start it.
Go on
really.
the second day of school.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It was the
Don't
first
go
day
on
of
the
the
first.
line.
Everyone's overwhelmed.
Yeah, it's insane.
They're not going to remember you because literally half the class will get up and talk to them.
Or you can go to
That's
their
good
office
advice.
hours.
Oh, office hours.
I go to-
Absolutely.
Yes.
This semester I went to
They
my
help you.
Oh, also, I'm gone like a few weekends this semester, so I went and told them. And one of them I had a test on, one I have a final on, like all this. And they were willing to like switch my schedule around and work with me. So if you know you're gonna be gone, literally tell them in advance and don't try to make an excuse for
Yeah.
it. Cause like literally one of them's for a concert and I straight up told her I'm going to a concert in Houston and she's moving the test for me. So like really just be straight up honest and they're the best, I swear.
Yeah.
You won't always get lucky. I got lucky this semester, but rather be honest
They are
than try
lenient, and a lot
fib.
of the times they want you to do good. But yeah, honestly, with professors, it's like if you're just honest with them, or if you're saying I work during the time that this quiz is open, they're not gonna be like, oh, sucks for you.
What
you know,
I
like if
always
you're
think of-
working or something, they're
Yeah.
gonna help you.
to.
What I always think about too is like at the end of the semester, at least at Tech, they do like a professor evaluation, and like every once in a while, like big people in the college will come in and like ask the professor to leave and just do like
Yeah.
a tell me about them. So like it's about you.
Be
So at the end of the
honest.
day, if the
You are
professor is
main
mean
character.
and not working with you and working against you, just like you're not alone, most likely in that situation.
Mhm.
So I mean,
They're there to help
Yeah.
you as much as you are there to learn from them.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for
our next one.
yeah,
With
where
a very
we
special guest.
very special. We don't want to say who it is, though, right?
No.
No.
It'll be a surprise,
Yeah.
but you want to see
So
it.
you have to
Yeah.
come back and see who it is.
Definitely someone who contributes so much
famous.
to tech.
Famous
She's an
at tech.
icon.
She is.
She is.
I fangirl when I see him. Well, we don't know who it is yet.
Them. It.
Dun, dun, dun. It.
I guess technically it's a
Speaking
pair.
of it, I watched
A
that
what?
last
A
night.
pair.
A pair?
A pair?
A parrot.
Ah!
Bird.
Bird.
Bird. Oh.
I have a pet bird for everyone who's listening.
How does everything revolve back to Bird?
I was thinking about
Wait,
Bird earlier. I was like, I'm gonna ask about
We
Bird.
need to have Bird as a guest. Picture a little bird in here.
He doesn't talk.
What if we just don't acknowledge it and there's just a bird on the table?
Are we just gonna bring Bird to class one day? I'll have a leash.
Garrett, can we bring Bird and do another podcast?
Please, please, please. I love birds
Probably.
so much.
This has been Tech Talk.
Good night.
Over and out.
Good night, Moon.